think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today I will be doing an unboxing. I got some nail mail today. I recently purchased a MelodySusie drill. Now my drill that I had previously was the 2-in-1 dust collector, which the drill was attached to the dust collector, and I love my drill. I've had it for almost a year or so now. However, due to no fault of MelodySusie and me being clumsy, I kind of broke my drill. Well, I wouldn't say broke. Let's just say it stopped working. We're gonna leave it at that. It stopped working. So until I get a replacement, please, I figure why not just buy a new one? No, why not? Even though my warranty on my last one, it was still good, and so they are mailing me another one. Unfortunately, due to it not being in stock, I have to wait a while. And so in the meantime, I have been either using my sister drill, and so I figured why not get a new one? It's just another reason, a valid reason to make a purchase. See, I needed a new one. And so I end up getting the Sparkle Plus drill, and they only had white and green, and so I end up getting a green one. They need to start making blue drills. I would definitely buy one. And so this is the drill. Now, you know what I should have did before I came on camera? Is make sure it was charged. That would have been nice. 'Cause I really need to use it to do my nails. And it's gonna suck if it's dead. It's gonna really suck if it's dead. And so this is the drill piece. Now this is way much thinner than my old drill piece. Let me get my old one, even though it's broke. I can show y'all how it's broke too. Let's just say it's not working. So this is the size of my old one, which it comes with the 2-in-1, and this is the one I got. So definitely thinner. The handle is definitely smaller, which is a good thing. Can't go wrong with that. And I also was looking to get a new one anyway, because anytime I just need to do a little quick foul, I gotta take out that whole piece, because in order for the drill part to work, it got to be connected to the dust collector. And so that became a hassle after a while when you just want to be quick, foul off. I am praying that this drill is charged. And so you get the plug. Oh, this plug is long. Medium barrel grit rester for the drill handle. I like that. And then you get the case. And I think this plug's on the side. Yeah, it do. So it attached to the side. I usually don't put that on no way, so even on my last one, I never used it. And I'm not sure what size this one is. It feels like more like a medium. It's not very rough. And then you get the usual bits that usually comes in a drill. Oh, I like this diamond bit. Well, these are not your typical ones, because my other one ain't come with these bits. But I usually use one similar to this, and then the mandrel bit. So that's everything that comes in the box. Let me plug this up and see how well this drill is. Let me tell you how much I am used to my old drill, that I didn't realize, or it didn't hit me, that this is a rechargeable drill. It don't need to be plugged in to use it. I had a moment. I'm like, why am I plugging this in? Because let me tell you what happened. I went to plug it in, and I'm like, this cord not gonna fit on my desk. How am I gonna use this drill If it's cord this short. And then I was like, cause duh, it's rechargeable. You don't need it to be plugged in. Okay, I'm back. So it do go up to 35 RPMs. It is, okay, it's got a little charge to it. Got 3 batteries. Not fully charged, but it's charged. Oh, this is way quiet than my old one. You could barely hear that. Let me turn it all the way up. Oh, this is way quieter than my old one. Oh, I likes. No vibrating. Oh, this is quiet. And it's all the way up to 35 RPMs. You could barely hear that. Nice. So that alone take the cake for me. And then it starts at 0 and then it goes to 2. So the lowest it goes is 2. And then you have the forward and reverse. And then in the middle, it won't be doing nothing. And that's pretty much it. And then it do come with that little clip, but ain't nobody gonna be using that. So, yeah, I'm already impressed just by the sound because my old drill be loud. I'm going to go in and use my new drill to remove the color off of my nails. I'm going to go in with a fine. This one has hard gel on it, but that's just color. So on this side, if I do show it on camera, I'll just use a sanding band for that side because that's all. That's just polish, where this is dip powder, so it's a little more thicker over here. So I am going to use my drill on, I'd be scared, so I'd be like going like 12. And then depending on how that works, I turn it up. But right now we're gonna start on 12. Gonna get these going. And so I originally had a fine bit on, but I did change it to coarse dip powder to remove. It's not as easy as gel. And so that fine bit was not doing nothing. So I did switch my bit to a coarse ceramic bit. When I'm filing off my, whether it's dip powder or gel or any removal process, when I'm using the e-file, I tend to go in layers. And so I start, go to the next finger, and then come back. I've got heat spikes in the past, and that's not fun to deal with. And so I find doing it this way helps prevent heat spikes. So I finally got a dip powder off this end. I just filing dip powder off is hard. I've actually never had to file down dip powder, and so that was the first. That was the mission. My removing gel is usually not that hard. So if you haven't noticed, what I'm doing is I'm trying to attempt, because these work Coffin, but with my bad shaping, I'm trying to reshape them to make them look like a little more almond. I done this way and this one off camera. I mean, yeah, like an almond to me, so more of an almond oval-ish. So that's what I'm going with. And I don't. Let me go speed this up so we won't be here all day, because it takes me forever to do my filing. However, the reason why I'm filing this hand before I take off the polish is because the tips usually can be a little thin once you remove the polish or the product off. So I tend to try to shape it while the product is still on and then take it off. That way I don't have to file later, or the filing at the end will be minimum. But that's the reason why I'm doing it now, just if you wanted to know. I'm just looking at them just to make sure they look and they all look cohesive. I mean, once they all start looking the same, I'm good with it. That's how I do. They look the same, they the same shape, we good. So because this just polished, I'm gonna take it down from 12 and turn it on about 9. To remove the product off this hand. And if you notice, I originally put it in reverse, but I did switch it to forward because the way I take off my non-dominant hand is I start by filing away from me. And so in order to do that, I have to put the drill in forward. And I don't put it in reverse until I come back to do the cuticle area. So if you notice, I'm going to file away from me to remove the product from the rest of my fingers, and then I'm going to come back and do reverse for the cuticle area. So now that I got most of the product off of the rest of the nail, here you're going to see me switch my drill to reverse, and that is where I'm going to go in and do the cuticle area. And so I'm going to go ahead and... where's my cuticle pusher? There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and push my cute. This is usually how I prep my nails. So I figured, why not use my new drill in the process and record. I usually don't record my refill process. And so me personally, I try not to use my e-file as much, and so I do as much as I can as far as scrubbing off that dead cuticle and getting it off my skin with the cuticle pusher. That way I don't have to do that much with the e-file. I know I took it out. Oh, there you go. My sanding iron. I use the new ones I bought. I figured let me use them. And this is a 240 sanding band. I usually use a 180, but since I bought some 240s and they're better for the natural nail, and you know you gotta season. And this is where I am going to buff up that natural nail as well as flush that press on back into my natural nails. Make sure everything is nice and flush. And then I had some lifting, a little bit of lifting over here. I'm just gonna file off. To go in with my trusted Model 1 dehydrator and primer. I'm almost finished with both of these, so I definitely got to replace soon. I've always just used this acetone and primer. It came in a set, and I love it. I have no lifting when I use them. And I'm going to be using, to do my fill, I'm going to be using this thick rubber base in rubber top coat. So it's a rubber base, rubber top coat, and it's done been through some things. And so I usually use IBD gel, but I want to go ahead and finish both of these instead of opening something new, because I ran out of IBD gel, at least the small one. I've done 3 sets with these same full press-ons already, so this will probably be the 3rd, 4th. And so after a month, I usually take them off. Well, actually, I've had some last about 6 weeks, so I might let it go a little bit longer. But where am I looking for? Oh, I know. So, yeah. I'm like, what am I looking for? Brain fart. After the scare I had with my top coat, I started using my little polished bottle holder containers. So I stopped putting them things to use. Because I refuse to let anything spill. So as much as possible, I only have 2. So I have to switch out stuff. However, they get used today. And from now on. This is some rubber thick base that I got from AliExpress. If it's still available, I will link it in the description box below. Oh, I absolutely love it, especially when I don't want to use IBD gel or hard gel. This is my to-go rubber base to do my fills. And you will just apply the rubber base just as if you were applying any other gel polish. I don't float or do all of that fancy stuff. I just polish it like I do regular polish and clean up the edges to make sure I don't have any spill and stick it in the lamp. And had I been doing a design, I would just did the whole design. But because I'm not doing my nails probably in another day, I'm just going to put top coat on. So this is definitely my to-go-to in between sets when I'm not creatively flowing and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with my nails. I find that prepping and doing all of that, that way when I get the design in my head, all I gotta do is file off that top coat and do the design, and I don't have to do the whole process in one time. And so this kind of cuts down on when I finally get a design, I don't have to do the prep process over again. So this is what the nail is looking like after I have did my fill. So I'll probably do one more finger on camera, but it's exactly the same process. I do 1 coat of that base coat, cure it for 60 seconds, and then I go in with the top coat and cure that for 60 seconds as well, and then I'm done. So that's pretty much what you're going to see me do on this finger, and I probably won't show any of the other fingers because it's repetitive and the same thing. So I do nothing fancy. When it comes to my prep and filling my full covered tips. That is pretty much the process that I go through before changing the design to something else. So stick around from that and stick around for that so you can see the new design that I come up with. But for now, when it comes to this drill, this MelodySusie Sparkle Pro, I believe that's the name of it. What the box is? Yes, Sparkle Plus. There you go. When it comes to this Sparkle Plus rechargeable nail drill, I absolutely love it, especially because I technically don't need a plug to use it. And so that definitely frees up space on my desk. I need to look into getting a rechargeable lamp as well. But MelodySusie drill A1, I definitely recommend. This is not sponsored. I purchased this with my own coins. I do know that they're having a Mother's Day sale, so if you're looking to upgrade your if you're looking to upgrade your e-file, definitely I do recommend MelodySusie. I bought it, I like it, and I will recommend it to anyone. I do appreciate all of my lovely subscribers. If you made it this far in the video, I truly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say thank you enough for the support and love that I get on my channel. And I'll definitely see you in the next one. Wait, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And click that notification button to get notified anytime I post a video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
What a wonderful world.